Well, I've got a huge alert to share with you guys regarding our United States economy. Right now, if the Biden administration gets in again and he wins another 4 years, when we go to the voting box in 2024, he has already promised to massively increase our taxes. This is going to kill us economically. We are going to be headed on some very unstable grounds if that is the case. In fact, in today's report, I've got three people and leading people. I've got Warren Buffett, JP Morgan Chase's Jamie Dimon, and Elon Musk, and even a Wall Street guy. I'll introduce you guys to if you don't know him. Many of you probably do. But I'm going to say four separate eerie warnings about what's ahead for the United States of America. And all four of these came out nearly simultaneously. So I can't help but share it with you, understanding that fact alone. Let's start first with Warren Buffett. And here it is, and this is on dailymail.co.uk. Warren Buffett reveals the news no American taxpayer wants to hear as the government tackles rising debt. Here's what that means for you. And here's what it goes on to detail. It says, Warren Buffett has said he expects the U.S. government to increase taxes rather than reduce spending as the country struggles with its mounting national debt. He goes on, even more concerning is the fact that the Fed and other money-minded officials have no plan in sight, paving the way for Berkshire Hathaway's boss unsettling prediction. And here's what he said verbatim. Quote, I think higher taxes are likely, he said, pointing to how the Congressional Budget Office has estimated in its lasting long-term budget projections, federal deficits will rise to 8.5% of GDP in fiscal 2054 from the 5.5% seen today. They may decide that someday they don't want the fiscal deficit to be this large because that has some important consequences. So they may not want to decrease spending, and they may decide they'll take a larger percentage of what we owe, and we will pay for it. And of course, this is coming on the heels of Joe Biden talking about, getting rid of those tax cuts that Donald Trump put into place. God help us if that man gets elected. But Warren Buffett is not the only one saying things about the economy. And Warren Buffett specifically warned there that he believes our taxes are going to go up. Now, before I show you the other one, I got to give a quick shout out to my sponsor, Noble Gold Investments. Look, right now, gold is up 81% in the last 5 years. It's happening right now. Central banks are dishing the dollar and U.S. treasuries, and they're actually buying more gold. China's even buying a lot of gold right now. But the good news is it is predicted to go up even more. And UBS even said it would go up to $5,000. Noble Gold Investments can help your family. And you can do that by giving them a call on the number on the screen, 1-877-646-5347, or go to lisahavengold.com, fill out this info, and they're going to send you the ultimate gold and silver investment guide for free. So check it out. And by the way, make sure you mention my name, because with any approved plan, you get this 1/4 ounce gold coin. If you want more information, click that more button or click in the description box below. All right. So on top of Warren Buffett warning that our taxes could very well go up, and Biden actually threatening to do so, Elon Musk is also putting out a massive warning as well, right around the same time as Warren Buffett, by the way. Take a look, and here's his Twitter page. I'm going to go straight to the source. And he says very clearly, we need to do something about our national debt, or the dollar is going to be worth nothing. And right now we have a major threat from the BRICS economy. And they're talking about bringing in all kinds of other nations that is already cutting off our United States dollar. Now, this comment that he actually made was in response to this man who posted, McMaster, World War III is coming, double down our defense spending, spend more money on defense, ... And Elon Musk is saying, no, we don't have it. We have a national debt and our dollar is going to be worthless. It has to stop. That is not the only warning that Elon Musk has given. This warning is fairly recent as of this month. Not that long ago, back in February, Elon Musk also said this. He says the U.S. national debt is growing unsustainable. These are warnings for you and I. He has already hedged himself in some kind of protection. That's why I partner with people like Noble Gold Investments, because they have gold, silver, and these are the kinds of things that we're going to need in an unstable economy. But anyway, they're not the only ones issuing. I said there were 3 to 4 of them, right? Well, let's take a look at Jamie Dimon's a warning. And this is a warning from earlier in the year this year. And here it is. And there's a new warning, but it says, and this is on the Epic Times, Jamie Dimon warns of rebellion as government debt balloons economy heads towards a cliff. JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon said that out of control spending in Washington that keeps adding to our growing pile of U.S. government debt threatens to trigger reckoning in the form of a market rebellion. And here's kind of little bit more of what he says. He says, while the United States has not yet suffered the hockey stick surge, Mr. Dimon warned that when it starts, markets around the world, by the way, because foreigners own $7 trillion of U.S. debt, there will be a rebellion. He also added that a rebellion type of reckoning, which could involve a sudden deepening of the debt crisis as investors lose confidence in the government's ability to service its debt and to sell off our U.S. Treasury, and it would be the worst possible way to do it. The point at which America's public debt becomes unsustainable is fast approaching, he stated. It's a cliff. We see the cliff. It's about 10 years out, and we are going 60 miles an hour. And I guarantee you that the cliff is even shorter than that. And here's a new one on Daily Mail, and this was just published recently, May 6. America's most influential banker sounds alarm on uncertain year ahead and claims we are too happy and markets are too happy and chances of it turning bad are higher than people think. So is your money safe? This was yet again another warning from Jamie Dimon, a more recent warning, if you will. Our money's unstable. Everything's unstable. We're headed to an unstable place. But hey, if Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, and Jamie Dimon weren't enough, how about this one here? Take a look. This is a famed economist who predicted 2008 recession, warns Feds of huge shock coming, and reveals the stock market bubble that is about to burst. An economic consultant who accurately called the 2008 recession has again claimed that he is skeptical of the U.S. economy and says a course correction is on its way. And this is David Rosenberg, the founder of Rosenberg Research. He made the declaration just this past Friday, hours after April's job report fell short of expectations. And it goes on to detail how we added 175 and we were forecasting 238,000 instead, right? But he goes on to expand and he says that the data is very inconsistent, the numbers that are coming out. And he says, given these kinds of disparities, this information is likely overstated by historical proportions, which I believe it absolutely is. That's how the Biden administration is claiming it's a good economy when it's really not. We all know it's not. But he goes on, the revisions will not be coming for another 6 months. And when they do get released, it will come as a shock to the Fed and to the markets as well. Rosenberg said of the downward revisions he believes are still to come in the months ahead. The Feds now intend to stay on the sidelines as it closes, watching lagging and contemporaneous indications that are littered with high error terms, he added. So here is yet another one, Rosenberg. This is David Rosenberg warning of chaos. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. How about a fifth one? Let's just throw in a fifth one here just to be number 5, right? And this is as of a day ago, and this is on MSN.com. No turning back. The Wall Street Bear is predicting the biggest market crash since 1929. Here's how to prepare your portfolio. Mark Spanskol, and I'm sorry, I don't know his last name, and if I butchered that, don't kill me, right? But he's the chief investment officer in Universa Investments, and he is known for being a perma-bear when it comes to the stock market outlook. Mark told Bloomberg in an earlier interview that we are witnessing the greatest credit bubble in human history. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have Mark, we have David Rosenberg, we have JP Dimon, we have Elon Musk, and of course we have Warren Buffett. That's a lot. That's a lot of people warning of instabilities in our United States economy, everything from us getting taxed to our debt getting out of control to issues in the stock market to looking at another 2008 to walking. The bottom line is we are headed onto unstable territory. That's why I wanted to bring out today's report, because we're literally talking about 5 different people and leaders in the economic field, in the economic industry, who are warning all around the same time. So take it as you will. Just make sure you have protected your family in some way, shape, or form. Anyhow, I love all of you. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.